But at the beginning of the show, we crossed to Lebo, who is doing the job for us in Macufe. Let's cross to a musical performance. A lot of the music coming out of Bloemfontein this morning. Let's take a look at this.
All right, so the guy that you're seeing on your screen right now, he's one of the performers at the gospel segment of Macufe 2015. That happens tomorrow night. Benjamin Dube is also on that lineup. But to talk in general about Macufe and what goes into organizing a festival of this magnitude, I mean, it goes on for 10 days and has been around for 18 years. And with us now is Ben Moseme, who is the organizer of Macufe. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning to all the viewers.
Let's talk about what we can expect this year. You know, on our screen is one of the gospel artists, and you kicked off yesterday with a hip hop festival. What can we expect over the next 9 days?
I think this is the only place where you get Michael Jackson performing at the gospel festival. But last night was beautiful. We had a nice Tsepi hip hop. It was fully packed. All systems are going. We tested everything from the police side, from traffic inside. As you could see, Bloemfontein is vibrant. Things are happening. We had a spin. And today is going to be a nice, beautiful day because we're starting with aerobics at 8:30 now in the morning at the Hoffman Square. Because Macufe is not only about food and drinks. It's not only about the chisanyamas, the mahungras, etc. You also need to wake up in the morning and go and exercise. From an organizing perspective, we're talking 10 sleepless nights. So it's important that we are full of energy, we're very strong, and we are focused on what we're doing. Hence, we're here with you this morning. We are going into Sunday tomorrow. That is the gospel day. We will have Teboho, which is one of our local gospel artists. We're going to have Mzingizani, we'll have Swisongani, Benjamin Dube, and many more. So tickets are available at ShopRite Checkers, and we expect people to have tickets and not bring cooler bags to the dome.
Yeah. Let's talk about the international contingent that's part of the main festival next week.
As we all know, Macufe is when your heart and soul is African. We are Africa. So we've got a Nigerian artist, Coming Flavor. We've got Tamia from the US, and we also will be having one of the jazz artists from the US as well. So we are expecting them to be landing on Wednesday, and they will be part of most probably Morning Live and other interviews all over. Dave Kos on the jazz side will also be coming with Tamia, and we'll have an indoor jazz on Thursday.
Yeah, you and I were talking about what goes into organizing a festival of this magnitude. Talk to us a little bit about that when this festival ends, you already start planning for next year.
Obviously, we've got the hospitality part. We've got the security cluster, which takes a lot of meetings, a lot of planning, to scale drawings in terms of the square meterage of the dome, the square meterage of the trade bridge that we'll be doing, which we'll touch on a bit later this morning. And we also look at the arts and craft. We look at the traffic congestion points. We look at the crime issues and the crime statistics from year to year, so that we close all the gaps and we are able to give an experience to everybody that is what will be coming. We're expecting 11.5 increase from last year. So we're sitting at about 150,000 visiting Bloemfontein. Now with the Global Investor Trade Bridge, which is the business to business of Macufe that will be starting on Monday to Wednesday, there's a lot of BRICS countries that will be here. Companies where government has been visiting all these countries and signing a back-to-back MOUs. They will be coming to exhibit. The whole of Africa will be here. We're doing Africa to Africa business within Macufe, which is very, very important. We're going to have close to 200 exhibitors, which is a new concept. They say that we are bringing the business of Macufe into Macufe. So that is very important. We still have the arts and craft market. That is also at the Dome at Macufe Village, and that is where we have 100 exhibitors of the Free State that are doing the arts and crafts. The beads that you're seeing around my hands, they've been manufactured locally and they've been produced by our local people.
And how important is it to get the private sector to buy into a festival like Macufe?
You've got different stakeholders. We've got the sponsors, which is a very important part, because we need to come into partnerships and make sure that we deliver according to our promises. It's very important because the government cannot carry the whole thing themselves. Us as the organizers, the municipality also is on board, ensuring that the venues are there. There is water and sanitation. There is safety in terms of the levels of the crowns and etc. Exits and entrances of the venue from a safety and emergency evacuation point of view. So it's important that private sector.
I have to cut you short. We've run out of time. Ben Moseme is the organizer of Macufe 2015. Well, he's been organizing it. They've gone for 18 years now, and it started today, and it's about 10 days now. The main festival takes place next weekend. Let's take a now break. Stay with us.